Take a look at what we've got because we have
I mean, no big deal, you guys. Just hanging out with the one and only Dolly Parton with a music career that spans, more than 60 years, more than 100 million albums sold and counting. This is a woman whose career spans genres, spans generations, and we're gonna add one more genre to the mix. We're gonna talk about rock. You can't help but like, you gotta rock, you gotta move. Dolly Parton, everybody. Can I just clap for you?
Well, thank you. I was listening to all that.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Dolly, welcome back to HSN.
Well, I have sold everything on HSN, so I thought, why not sell my rock album too?
You treat our HSN customers so great.
Well, they treat me great, too.
You bring us special items, and for everybody who's joining us, we are live in Nashville right now.
Yes, welcome.
Thank you. My first time here ever, and we're in your recording studio where so many things happen, and I was so excited because our HSN customer is getting an exclusive of your brand new rock album, Rockstar.
Yeah, and you're getting some exclusive songs, 3 songs especially that's not on the album at the moment, but will be.
Yes.
You're getting this just for HSN. It's called Mama Never Said, and Hit Me With Your Best Shot, I think. That one. What's the other one on there?
Rockin' It.
Rockin' It. That's the one I did on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame when I got inducted into that. So we wanted to have you have a little something special.
It is. You get 3 bonus tracks. You get exclusive cover art on this one. And Dolly, I was saying earlier, I mean, your musical career, I mean, honestly, it needs no introduction, but just to fill everybody in, your career spans over 60 years.
Oh, I started when I was young. When you said a while ago I sold 100 million records, I thought you said over 100 years. I thought you said, sometimes I feel like it. I've lived so long and done so many things.
I mean,
but here I am at 77, and I'm a rock star.
You are a rock star. You have been entertaining us
for the part.
Yes, and so we're showing right now on the screen to everybody at home all of the tracks on this album. So just to fill everybody in, there are 30 songs on this CD. That's not counting the extra 3 bonus that all of our HSN customers get. 30 songs, and 9 of which are originals. I mean, did it get to a point where you guys were like, we got to whittle this down?
Well, we did. Kent Wells, who produced the album, did a great job. We kept recording because I kept wanting to see which songs that I could do, and then I would plan to narrow it down. But every time I'd think, I want to do this, I want to do that. And after about 30, Kent said, Dolly, you can't record every song that's ever been.
We gotta stop.
So he said, you got to stop. So we did, but then we had, I went back in to record a song that we'll talk about later, that I thought we have to call another session. So then we called a session for that, and then we recorded a few more. So we wound up with enough for little bonus tracks as well.
Amazing. It is a mega roster. I don't know if you all just saw on the screen the tracks, but just a few of the friends that joined Dolly. I'll just name some. Sting, Steven Tyler, Kid Rock, Stevie Nicks, Peter Frampton, Joan Jett, Miley Cyrus, Chris Stapleton, Pink, Brandy Carlisle, Elton John, Melissa Etheridge. We got a little Linda Perry thrown in, some Sheryl Crow, Paul McCartney, and Ringo Starr, and Lynyrd Skynyrd. I mean, the list goes on and on. Was there any session on there that really earned a place in your heart? Like any standout song or session?
Well, they're all great. Of course, I love that Girl Power. Yeah. And of course, I loved working with Stevie Nicks. Yeah. Of course, I've always loved her. She stayed in Nashville for about 4 days, so we got to hang out together a little bit. And so I just loved the track I did with her and Ann Wilson. I mean, I've always loved Heart and Ann's voice. And when we got to sing on Magic Man, just hearing us in the headphones, it was like, whoa, I feel like I died and gone to rock and roll heaven.
It was, for me, I've been able to listen to it for the past couple of days, and it was so interesting because I laughed at parts just out of sheer joy. I was rocking out in the car line to pick up my kids at school. And then there were even songs on there that made me tear up. Like Purple Rain was one that just kind of hit me. Your rendition.
Oh, I love that song anyway, yeah.
Almost haunting, just beautiful. And I'm wondering, with so many iconic songs, how did you put your Dolly stamp on these? Like, was there a process for you to do that?
Well, I'd always wanted to do a rock album, and of course I sound the way I sound, but usually when you sing country music, you can just sing any way you want to, but I felt like I really had to be true to this, to rock and roll, to really kind of stay on the beat and still be me.
Sure.
So Kent Wells was very helpful, and Christine Winslow, who I love, she's a rock chick that we work with in the studio, so if I had any doubts at all, I'd ask her, would this sound good if I did this or did that? And so anyway, they were very encouraging. But I just wanted to be true to the great songs that I had loved all these years. My husband, Carl Dean, who's watching.
He's a big rock and roll fan, right?
He is. And I wanted to choose a lot of the songs that he loved. And so I did, like you say, we got 9 originals. Kent Wells and I wrote a few, and I wrote a few on my own. So I think we got a good mix, and as you mentioned, we got some great artists. And of course, Elton John got to do a duet with Elton, and it was great. And Paul and Ringo on the same record.
I love how you worked in iconic legends and people who are now kind of moving on to the forefront, and you also span decades. I mean, there's 70s songs, there's 80s songs, there's 90s, 2000s songs. It was a really fun, wild ride for me.
It was, and then with Pink and Brandy, like you said, getting to sing Satisfaction.
That was a fun one.
Yeah, the Mick Jagger. I couldn't run him down. He was working on his own album at the time. He kept wanting to try to find the time, and then I ran out of time because we did all these vinyls. And anytime that's so popular now, so you have to have, there's a 6-month wait for that. So we ran out of time, and I missed out on a few of the people I would love to have had, but my goodness, I mean, we got so many fantastic people, and I'm just so proud of the album.
Yeah, I'm so excited for all of you at home to get this. If you're just joining us, welcome. This is the best show you can be watching on a Friday night, right? Friday the 13th,
yeah,
right here.
There's nothing unlucky about tonight.
Not at all. And you all are getting the first dibs on this album. It's called Rockstar. It's Dolly's first official foray into the rock and roll genre. And it's not even released until November 17th. So you're getting the pre-sale. It will arrive to you by November 17th. That tells me Christmas presents.
Oh, it makes a great
giftable.
present. Yeah.
We only have a certain amount. I will say that. This is an exclusive version, so we have exclusive cover art. And then in addition to the 30 songs, 9 of which are brand new originals from Dolly, we have 3 bonus tracks just for HSN customers. So if you're buying this tonight, I mean, I'm looking at under $20 for this much music. I just find that so exciting that you're bringing us something so special for our shoppers and at a great value. Everything's so expensive right now. We can get good music.
Well, that's a good deal, and of course I put a lot of heart and soul in it, so hopefully they're going to get their money's worth. So I have a lot of fans that watch HSN, and as I mentioned, I've been on HSN so many times, and when we thought about the rock album, I thought, well, you know, why not? I know it's a little out of the ordinary for some of the things you do, but why not? You know, it's about Christmas, like you say. This makes a great Christmas present, and I need the money, as I say. Costs a lot to look this cheap. And this cheap, and this cheap.
You heard her. Dolly's asking for you and your support.
I need the money. No, well, I really think people are going to love this. I put my heart and soul into it, and how can you not have great music with all the people that we're talking about? There's many more that we didn't mention that I'm very, very proud, to be part of.
We're going to dive into all of that. We're going to share fun stories. We're going to talk about more of the artists. Clearly, one of the biggest parts of your career and one of the things you dedicate so much time and attention to is your fans. You're always so gracious and so sweet and kind. Like, kind is the word that comes up all the time when people describe you. And so we were happy to have this and to be here live, but we thought, let's get some questions from your fans.
Okay, great.
People want to talk to you. They want to ask Dolly questions. So we've got one fan question.
Okay.
We're going to play it right now.
All right.
And here we go. This is from Katie. This will be from Katie.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Dolly. My name's Katie. I'm such a huge fan. I love you so much.
I love you, Katie.
I love your voice, your music, and you're beyond. I think you're absolutely incredible. And I'm so excited for your new rock album. And I love that you kicked off your rock era at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction where you sang the song Rockin'. And that brings me to my question. You name drop a lot of rock legends in that song. And I was wondering, is it true that all along you've been inspired by rock music?
Okay, so she wants to know, is it true that you've always been inspired by rock music, even though you're a country star?
Well, yeah, I have. Hi, Katie. We couldn't hear you very good in the studio here, so so I was trying to make out what you said. But I've always loved rock music. Of course, we all grew up with Elvis and the Beatles when they came along. We were all young then, and not so many of these great songs. But yeah, I was inspired by with Elvis and Jerry Lee Lewis, Carl Perkins, a lot of those people that were really great at the time. Little Richard. I mean, everybody knew that, even though we were country people. I mean, young people love that kind of music. And so I have recorded a few songs through the years, rock and roll songs in albums, and I've done covers of rock songs in a bluegrass country fashion. But this is the first time that I have ever done a true rock album with true rock artists.
Well,
so
I know that, speaking to what you said, how you've done bluegrass versions of rock before, I remember seeing in an interview somewhere you were talking about how you had done Stairway to Heaven in a bluegrass way, and your husband, who's a rock and roll fan, was like, it's good, but then this time around, you're like, okay, I'm going full-on rock then.
Well, I know when I did it, he said, I don't think you should even do that song. It's such a classic.
Really?
And I did it, and I did kind of a bluegrass version. I'd been doing some covers, and he said, are you sure that's Stairway to Heaven or Stairwell to Hell?
No.
I said, well, it ain't that bad, is it? So
only a husband can get away with that.
Yeah, well, he's watching. He'll get a kick out of that.
Sweet.
But when I did it, I thought, well, I am going to do it in my rock album because it is a classic. Yeah. And so I did it true to form, and I tried my best to make it good for the fans and for Carl, and he liked it.
I think you're all going to love it. One of the other standouts, I loved Wrecking Ball that you did.
Oh, I love Miley, and what a great song that is.
That
one
do that. Brought tears to my eyes. Legitimate, it just, something about the two of your voices together.
I know, we're just like magic,
it hits you right here.
I know,
like,
well, we've grown up together. I knew her before she was even born. Yeah, I'm kind of her fairy godmother, so I've known her since she was little, and so we just are connected, so I think you feel that when we sing.
What are some of the other songs you're excited for our HSN shoppers to hear?
Well, I think they're all great. Yeah. When I did one of the originals is a song called My Blue Tears that I got to do with Simon Le Bon from Duran Duran that went in the Hall of Fame. And Heartbreaker I did with Pat Benatar. I also did the bonus track of hers. And so I really, love just singing with all the people, on the album. And, of course, Chris Stapleton, who is one of my very favorites, and Bob Seger, we did his song Night Moves on the
that
album.
One was really fun.
So that was a joy for me. He's the only not rock person, but he's so loved by everybody and sings so great. Yeah. But anyhow, I love working that with him. And Emmy Lou and Sheryl Crow, I wanted to do a tribute to Linda Ronstadt, who is, we worked together. Linda, Emmy, and I did some of my best work ever on the trio projects. And then of course, Linda is not singing much anymore, so I grabbed Sheryl Crow, and we did the You're No Good. And so that was a real special moment, and hopefully Linda's going to love that.
And I know another one a lot of people are talking about is getting Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr together.
Well, they weren't together, but we did it. A lot of these songs we did, I got to work in the studio with some of them. Some of them had to work different places wherever they were in their studios. It's a different day and age now from what we used to do. So Paul, when I asked him if he would sing on it, he said, yeah, and I'll play piano if you want me to. I said, oh, I think I want you to.
Yeah.
So he did both. Yeah, and then I thought, wow, because they're the last of the Beatles, and I thought, wow, I wonder if Ringo would play on it. And he did, so I felt very privileged to have the two of them on this.
How did that process go? Like, how did this idea first come to be? You were recently inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I know maybe that sparked something, or has this been something in your heart for quite some time?
Well, all my life, or all through the years, I used to think someday I'd like to do a great rock album, and I was thinking in terms of like a Linda Ronstadt type, rock chick type album, that kind of thing. But then when I got inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I didn't feel like I had earned that. And I didn't mean to start a controversy, but I just kind of said I'd rather not take votes from somebody that spent their whole life in it. Yeah. Well, they said they were going to put me in anyway based on what the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is. It's people's music that had influenced other people. Sure. And so I accepted gracefully, but I thought, well, I'm like my daddy. I don't want nothing I don't earn. So I thought, well, I've got to do a rock album so I can feel like I've earned my place in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So it's so important to me that the rock people out there appreciate this album, especially the ones that I'm singing with and did their songs, but just the rock field in general. I want them to think, well, that's not bad for a country girl.
Well, in addition to all of the rock stars that you worked alongside, you put original tracks on this CD as well, and 3 of the tracks are bonus tracks that only HSN shoppers will be getting when they pre-order this CD. Yes. And one of the ones that I love, and we got footage of it too, of you recording Mama Never Said. So we have a little clip we're going to play of that so everyone can get
That's one of my songs.
All right. Yep. Yeah. Yes.
She never said a word about that. Weak in the knees, I can't think straight. The birds and the bees will just have to wait. We'll just learn it as we go. What else do we need to know? Oh, Mama never said a word about that. No, we never talked about that. No, Mama never said a word about that.
I almost had on the same shirt.
That's so fun. What a fun song.
Well, it's fun because it's really, you couldn't really tell all the words, but Mama never said a word about all that, the feelings you get when you kiss a boy and, looking at the stars laying on your back. She never said a word about that. It's just a cute little song, and I thought it would be a cute little bonus track.
You work in your personal stories, parts of your life, things that you've experienced into your music, but it's so interesting because so many of us out there relate on a personal level, even though they're your experiences. It's such a connection people have to your music. That must feel good to know that you reach the globe with your song.
Well, it does touch me. I'm glad because so many people can't write, but we all go through the same thing. We all feel the same things. Yeah. So I love it when I'm able to express what a lot of people would love to be able to write. Yeah. That's what's great about great songwriters. Right. And so, I really, last night I put Keith Urban, inducted him into the Nashville Songwriters Hall of Fame, and I thought, I know exactly how I felt because I remember as a songwriter, you just feel like you've left something in the world today that that wasn't there yesterday, and something that can live on. You love to sing, but being able to write about what other people feel and feeling like you are connected to them and they feel connected to you.
And one of the other original songs that's getting a lot of buzz right now and a lot of people are getting behind it and connecting to it is another original called World on Fire.
Yes.
And we have a clip from your performance you did at it was the ACM
Yes, Awards. ACM Awards.
Just a fascinating show visually, but lyrically as well. And I would love to share some of that with some of our viewers. It's on your CD, but just to give them a look, and then maybe we can chat about that too. Take a look at this, you guys.
But that don't mean we don't stay in touch. Everybody's tripping over this or that. What we're gonna do when we all fall flat? Liar, liar, the world's on fire. What we're gonna do when it all burns down? I don't know what to think about us. When did we lose? In God we trust. God Almighty, what we gonna do if God ain't listening and we're deaf too? Liar, liar, the world's on
passion from that, energy, urgency. I mean, this is one of those songs that people are like, wow, watch out, Dolly.
Well, it does, you know, it really is one of those songs. After we had finished the song, after Kent had said enough, stop, I went home that night and I just got pulled out of bed, you know, with a feeling that I needed to write something. So I wrote that song and I called Kent the next morning and I said, Kent, we got to call another session. I've written a song I think we have to do. He said, Dolly, we can't record another. We can't do a session for one song. I said, I think you'll think we can. So we did put a few other songs in and we did that one, but I just felt so led to write that song because the world is on fire. It's like everything's so crazy, and I'm not into politics. I hate talking about that, but I just hate seeing what we're doing to one another.
I think it almost transcends just politics. I mean, I know you talk about politicians in the song, but I think you're right. As a whole, it's about us coming together and putting a little more kindness.
Can't we rise above? Can't we show some love? Can't we just step up and make a change? So anyway, I should have said, leaders of the world, present and past, you better make a change and you better do it fast. That's basically what I was saying to everybody.
True songwriting, on the fly, no big deal. Just your process for songwriting, it fascinates me. I mean, I've watched documentaries and interviews with you and just doing my research to come here, and I've heard you tell stories of how, almost like with this song, how it pulled you out of bed, how the inspiration just kind of hits and rings true to you, and you put pen to paper, and next thing you know, you've got a song written. Are there other songs you've done that with?
Oh, many times. But that's the thing about being a songwriter. And see, that's how I express myself. So many people have their way of expressing how they feel about things, whether it be about the problems of the world or whatever. But for me, I feel like I can do the most good if I write it down, and because I'm not the one to carry signs in the streets, and we talk about that in that song if you hear the rest of it. But it is, like you say, on the album. But I'm just real proud of that song. I still think it's just a song that is still right now, so who knows, maybe that one will make its way back around.
Everybody here in the studio, if you guys could see behind the cameras, there's so many, we're tapping our feet and we're moving, like it just kind of makes you want to move and get up and dance. And
we got a bunch of those in the album.
I mean, it is so great. You can see well over 2,100 of these sold already. Here's what I will say, because I won't be doing my job as your shopping buddy if I don't kind of give you some updates here as to what's happening on HSN. Dolly has been gracious enough to bring us a limited amount of completely exclusive versions of her brand new Rockstar album. So the album itself, when it does hit the market, it's in, I believe, November 17th. There will be 3 tracks that aren't on that one, because you as an HSN shopper are getting an exclusive version with 3 bonus tracks. You're also getting exclusive cover art, which we'll definitely talk about this and rock and roll fashion in just a moment as well. But those extra tracks are in addition to 30 songs, 9 of which are original, brand new Dolly songs. All the rest, just an incredible roster of musicians and songwriters and people that, like I said earlier, it just spans all generations. I mean, it is a phenomenal 2-disc CD. You can see all of the songs and the artists right here on the side of your screen. So if you want to order this, you are getting first dibs on the exclusive version. It will arrive to you by November 17th. That's when the album comes out. So you're literally getting it the day it's out. You don't gotta wait in line. You don't have to like search the internet and hope you get yours. This is like your reservation, your pre-order. $19.99 is phenomenal. We happen to have 5 flex pay on everything, Dolly. That's how people pay a fraction and they get it now and they pay that off over time. $4. $4. And I would think of giftables too. Anyone in your life who's a Dolly fan, they won't have this version if you're getting it for them here before they sell out. So it's something really special. It has a story behind it. We have all this merch. We're going to talk about exclusive merch. There's T-shirts.
You got Dolly on your shirt.
Look at me, I'm Dolly. Don't you want to have a little Dolly?
I got Dolly on my shirt, too.
It's the closest I'm going to get, and I'll take it. I mean, we have blankets. We have
pillows,
bags, and pillows, and trucker hats, and so many goodies to share. But this is the thing that I think the whole world is waiting on. It's been a long process for you.
It has.
It took some time.
Yeah, well, it took a year to get everything together to record it from start to finish. I used to hear him talk about takes a year for to do a rock and roll album. I thought, that's the craziest thing I ever heard. Because with a country album, you can go in and you can almost have a record out, sold out on the market in 3 months, and that's even sooner. But with this, time you get all those artists and everything done.
We were working around.
We were working around the clock.
People.
I know, but it was great working with them. You know, we had Peter Frampton, which we didn't make mention of, Michael McDonald. We had Fleetwood, the guy from Mick Fleetwood from Fleetwood Mac. He played some percussion, and we just had all kinds of great people on this album. Musicians, you know, in addition to the artists that sing. We had so many great musicians.
I did love that "Baby I Love Your Way." That was great.
Oh yeah, I'll always love that song. Good. Peter Frampton's great,
and it was a good mix. Some of the songs were you with the artists kind of accompanying or supporting. Some of them were more like duets. I mean, it really keeps you guessing the whole time. That's how I felt.
Steve Perry, getting to sing with him on Open Arms was a great thing. And
Heart of Glass
Steven
was really
Tyler,
good too.
that was a great moment.
Steven Tyler.
I know.
I mean, this is amazing, right? We have a fan of yours who is on the phone right now and wants to say hello. Her name is Vicky. So we're going to go live to the phones and make sure we can hear Vicky too. Vicky, welcome. You're live with Dolly Parton right now.
Hi.
Hey,
Can we
hello
hear
from
her?
Nashville.
There you are. Yay, we can hear you.
Yay.
Hi there, Vicky. How are you?
I'm great. I'm calling from Knoxville.
Well, Vicky, this is your moment.
From Knoxville.
Oh, well, you're up home. That's in my home territory. Of course, you know that.
Yes, I do.
Did you have a question?
I do.
Okay.
I don't know. I was just thinking, after all, you were the one who ended up the two living Beatles. And so McCartney or on Let It Be, wondering how did that
I think, you know what, we were having a real hard time with our sound. I heard something about Paul McCartney.
It sounds like she was saying you were the one to get Paul McCartney and Ringo Starr together.
Oh,
and
well,
she's wondering how that process
Oh,
came
I didn't.
Is that right?
Yeah, it was just great. I just asked them, and they said, yeah. I mean, they weren't together in the studio, but I think they were both very proud of the record. I know when the song came out, Paul, you know, they put it on his socials, and I think Ringo did too. So anyway, I just asked Paul, and he said, yeah, and asked Ringo, and they said, yeah. So I felt good that I had them because, my God, who doesn't love the Beatles?
Right.
That's like classic. Is that what you were asking, Vicki? Yeah, we're just having a real heart trouble with our sound. But thank you for being a fan. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Vicky. Yeah. Have a great night. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Don't you feel helpless when you can't hear what somebody's asking? But I heard the ball, and I heard the something about Ringo, and then it was in between. It was cutting out.
I think we
Well, anyway, just know we're not. Well, we might be silly, but we're not.
Not intentionally.
But we couldn't hear it. It was cutting out. Vicki, thank you anyway.
Yes, we so appreciate you calling in, and it's so interesting to me too. Your fan base, it really does span generations. I mean, from people who've been with you from the start to young people out there now. My sister-in-law, so my brother's wife, she's in her early 30s, loves and adores you. Their daughter's name, guess her name?
What?
Dolly.
Aw.
So, I mean, shout out to everybody out there who, from young to old, just finds a connection with you and your music.
Well, I've been around. I'm older than music, is mostly what it is. Well, actually, I have been around a long time, and people have just kind of grown up with me because, like you mentioned, I started when I was 10, and I'm 77 now, and here I am doing a rock album. But when I started working on Hannah Montana with Molly, that opened up a whole new world for a lot of young people, and her fans at that time have followed me all the way through. But then, of course, back in the early days, I was still doing my thing. So people are always coming up to me and saying, oh, my mom just loves you. My grandpa loves you. My great-grandpa loves you. Or when they say they grew up with me, I think, well, I guess I'm older than I thought. So but I appreciate that, though, that I've been able to be around long enough to, I think people just feel like I'm part of the family because they've always seen me.
It seems like a true love. I mean, when you read comments and stories from fans, it's so interesting too, because yes, people say how much they love your music, but they also say how much they love you. Like that you're just a light. You are kindness personified. I hope I'm hitting it right for all the HSN fans out there. And
well, you're very sweet to say that,
true.
but I love people and I love what I do, and I think that kind of shows too that I'm, that I'm happy with that. And I'm just a country girl. I'm kind of like a mountain Cinderella. My story is kind of a Cinderella story, and so I think a lot of people relate to that. And also, I always talk about how I feel like all things are possible and that dreams can come true. And I'm a good example. My first little book that we put out through my Imagination Library, where we give books to children, from the time they're born till they start school. The first book that we give out is called The Little Engine That Could. Remember that famous? So I always think that I'm a good example that I'm a little engine that did. Yeah. And I'm grateful for the fans. You'd mentioned those before. What would we be without the fans? Nothing.
I saw someone in the lobby of my hotel. We were on the way here, and she had a shirt on that said Dolly for President. I mean, it's like...
I always have my fun joke I say about that when they say Dolly for President. I said, no, we've had enough boobs in the White House. I just kind of move on from that. I wouldn't be in politics.
Well, I'm going to do a smooth transition here then, because we can't talk rock and roll without talking fashion.
Okay.
They go hand in hand.
Yeah, look at some
of these. You look fabulous. All the artwork here is incredible. Let's talk about it for a minute. We've got your vinyl here.
Yeah, you can hold those up. Oh, we have the four. This is the cover for these 4 set vinyls. And then
this is amazing. I only have 400 of these for everyone. That is it. Okay, so if you want to order this, 400 of you will. And it's so cool, Dolly. You've got this whole booklet inside.
Yeah, got a lot of great pictures.
So much. Yeah, there's.
Well, I tried to be fun, with that. See, we got I was laying on the floor in this one, and that's a microphone cord that spells my name.
That's incredible.
And I remember laying on the floor, and I thought, do all rock stars have to go through this misery?
Oh my goodness! Let's talk about this outfit. Look at that.
Ain't that amazing? Cool. Yeah, Steve Summers did. He does a lot of my work through the years, and he did all the stuff for the rock album, and so we just wanted to be kind of tongue in cheek, trying to be. Are you going to show it? Oh, you've got that already.
Sure.
Yeah, you have that. Yeah, that one I was also laying in the floor with my glasses. I need one now. Yeah, I was going to wear glasses tonight. I thought, that'd be a little tacky. I was going to try to look like a rock star. I was going to wear one of these. See, some of the fun we had. Go ahead and show all the covers. Is that all of them?
Sure, yep, there's one more.
Because, when we did things like this, I was thinking like all the great rock artists like Kiss.
Yes.
You know how they were saying I kind of played off that with a star. And we have one with a butterfly on it, too. That's cute. But, So I was just, Molly's the one that gave me directions of how to, kind of, if you're going to be a rock star, you got to dress like a rock star. And then she also told me the great photographer to use. Yeah. So this boy from India, I think his name is Vijit.
Fantastic.
And he did some beautiful, beautiful shots.
I mean, come on. That is amazing. Is that not amazing? Everybody, everything.
I know that car is an old Cadillac that my niece Rebecca had, and I thought, she said, you know what, I'm going to bring that over. You might need that, and it turned out to be the cover.
Like, where do I get a leopard print steering wheel cover?
I know.
I want one of those.
But we used a lot of leopard skin. Molly said that's the hot thing, so I took her at her word.
Yeah. So, what do you prefer then? Rock and roll fashion or more country fashion?
Oh, I just wear what I feel good in, what I feel comfortable in. Yeah. But I have to say, I've had so much fun getting to wear so many different things. I've been doing more big hair. Did you see all that?
She's got crimps.
I know,
and
but
I love on the exclusive cover art of the CD, there's even, like, I see some neon green.
Oh, yeah. Cheryl Riddle, my hairdresser, she said, oh, you got to have color, too. So we had all kinds of things in it. Yeah. And even I had one of those, I think, on the back, where I had, you could see, I was standing where you could just see my back, because Cheryl wanted me to take that picture so you could see the hair.
I love it. I love it. It goes
that was
all the way down the back.
Dream. Yeah.
Absolutely. Just iconic. So exciting. Everyone, if you're just joining us now, this woman needs no introduction. My name is Michelle. We are live in Nashville.
Well, just
right
in
now.
case, I'm Dolly.
Just in case. She is the one and only Dolly Parton. And we are talking about this exclusive pre-order of your brand new album. It's called Rockstar. So Dolly is moving into the rock realm. And we happen to have 3 exclusive bonus tracks, exclusive cover art. We are going to get it to you in your hands by November 17th. That's the official date of the release.
Yes,
Does that
it
seem
is.
like it's been a long time coming for you?
I know. Well, it's been a year, so we're ready.
We're ready to go.
Well, I've waited kind of a lifetime to do it, but then I worked on this particular album for a year.
Yeah. Okay, we've got another question from a fan.
Okay.
So we're going to roll that. It's a woman named Shelly and her daughter, and I believe they're at Dollywood when they're asking this question, too.
Oh, great.
Hi, Dolly. I'm Shelly, and we are huge fans. We are so excited about your rock and roll album coming out and seeing all of the things that are coming with it. We're currently at Dollywood and enjoying the Harvest Festival, and it is so beautiful here. We do have a question for you. We love seeing all the merchandise available right now. What is it like when you see people in public wearing your image?
It's kind of odd, I have to say, but I'm always complimented. I'm always saying, hey, like your shirt. Hey, like your hat. Hey, like your whatever. But it's a great compliment. So thank you. I was looking at the floor because that's where the little video showed us the question. Yeah. So those at home think, what's she looking at the floor for? But anyway, yeah, I'm always honored for anybody to do anything that has to do with me, because it's always a compliment. That's what I say. I love the fans, and I appreciate you.
You must get a lot of fan art as well, and gifts and things that people want to give to you.
I do. I get all kinds of stuff, and I do not have the heart, because I've got big barns at my house, like storage barns, because I cannot throw anything away. Yes. And I lovingly call it my art and crap building, because I have a lot of my own too, the stuff I do. Yeah. But I consider it all like art, and so because I know how hard the stuff that I cannot put in my house, or because I get so much, but I don't have the heart to let them do anything with it. And some of it we had at Dollywood in my museum. We had an attic, and I would put a lot of the things that fans had made me through the years, and they'd go by and think, oh, there's mine. Oh, that was mine. Yeah. So I love that. So I keep it. So there's times that we can do all that.
Yeah, that would be fun to just go back and take a look at too.
Yeah.
You want to.
Yeah.
Some of the merch that we have at HSN, we've got some exclusive merchandise that you all can pick up. One of them is these blankets. So behind us, these might look like giant portraits. These are throw blankets, and they're super soft and plush. They're big. I've got one here. I don't know if I can.
And don't go around saying I slept with Dolly. Well, I guess you could.
I had asked Dolly, I said, did you ever think you'd be on a blanket before the show started? She said,
I've been on a lot of blankets.
But look at this.
I hadn't even seen that one made up into the blanket. Yeah.
It's super
But it would
soft.
make nice art, for your she shed or your...
Throw it over your couch or your seats, or again, giftables.
I would feel kind of funny sleeping with myself.
We have a pillow too, Here's the other blanket. This photo is incredible. Look at this one. Do I have it the right
You're upside down.
I'm upside down. Come
I've
on.
done that a lot of
Here we
times.
go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That gives you
That.
headaches. Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
oh, that's the picture that they use mostly. That's what they call the iconic picture. That's from the '80s, and that's the one we use on so much of the merchandise and everything. Yeah, that's one that's kind of used almost more than any other picture.
Really?
In my whole career, yeah.
Do you have any standout moments for you when it comes to being on stage? And I mean, clearly with a career like yours, I'm sure there's many, but is there anything that stands out that you'll just never forget that feeling or that moment?
Well, there have been many, many times, but one of the things that to this day just thrills me to death, I used to go to shows, and an artist that was so popular that people would sing along the words of their songs, and so I used to think, wouldn't that be great to have people sing along on a song I had written, and so now when they start, like for instance, 9 to 5, when you go that boom, 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 everybody gonna start, and then
they know nails going.
Every word, they know every word, and so I still get a big thrill out of having everybody sing along with me, singing Jolene and all the things. So that's always a thrill. But every part of it has been wonderful for me. I've had a great life, thanks to God and the fans. Excuse me. And so I've been singing a lot.
Yeah. Well, speaking of people singing along to your songs, you must have had a blast with this new Rockstar album, getting to sing along to your favorite rock songs.
I know. You know what? It was such a thrill. So that would cover kind of another part of what you just asked me. Getting to sing with these artists. Everybody says, "Are you going on stage? You're going on tour?" I said, "Lord, probably not," because trying to just get this many great artists together to get to do the album. But I did say possibly there would be some of these artists, if there was a TV show or something, you know, that we could do something, you know, like one of the award shows where we did a song with certain artists would be very cool. But yeah, it's always a thrill to get to sing with other people. I had such good luck with people like Kenny Rogers and my first duet partner, Porter Wagoner, and Vince Gill, who I love, and so. But then getting to sing with all these great rock artists was like one of the biggest thrills in my life.
Did they give you input on how to put the Dolly stamp on their songs, or did they kind of step back and say, "What do you want? How do you envision this?"
Well, they were very complimentary about how I did the songs.
Was that nerve-wracking?
Yeah. No, because I knew I would have to do it. It was nerve-wracking when I decided I was going to do it and the songs I was going to do. And then when I asked them to be on it, it was mostly only because I wanted them to be proud of how I did it. I wanted them to think, well, she did a good job with that, instead of, oh, she slayed my song, or you know, because sometimes you can do that. But I tried to be true to the melody. I tried to be, you know, true to the, you know, stay on the beat and do what I'm supposed to do. But of course, I have my own sound, my own way of singing. But I really got to test myself. You know, I really didn't know how well I would do. But then when I got to listen to those songs, I would think, oh, I think I can go up to there. I think, do I dare? And I thought, well, why not? You've done stepped in it now, girl, so you might as well do everything you can.
That had to be fun for your creative mind, though,
It
to kind of like, now we're twisting it and challenging yourself in a different way.
It was, because I mean, I know how I sound, but getting to sing these songs and be true to them, but still be true to me, and still make it where that was a good blend.
Can I tell you, one of the ones I love is What's Up, because I love that song, first of all. I can't tell you how many times I've butchered it at karaoke, but I have fun. And then to see that you did that and you teamed up, and I saw the music video is incredible.
Oh, I love Linda Perry.
Oh my
Grace.
gosh.
She said when she wrote that, it was called What's Going On.
Yes.
And so somebody else came out with that famous song, What's Going On. Anyway, so she said, well, I thought, what am I going to call it? I'll call it What's Up. So anyway, a lot of people, you know, think of it as that song. But getting to sing with her, I got to work with her a few years back when we did Netflix did a movie called Dumpling. In that movie, they used a lot of my songs. So Linda did a soundtrack, and we wrote some original things. And so I just loved her, and I thought, when I did this rock album, I got to get her on it. So she's playing guitar, and she's singing with me on it.
She's like in a bathtub in the video.
I know.
It's the coolest thing, and there's clips, and I mean, you guys are gonna love this CD. It is so fun, and I love that it doesn't matter if you love country, if you love rock and roll, if you love current rock, if you like rock from years past. This CD has it all. And so here's a clip. Oh, perfect. Thank you, you guys, of that one too.
Oh, yeah, that was Steve Summers' big idea to put her in the bathtub and do all that.
I love that. Okay, let's hear a little clip. Here we go.
All of these years and my life is still just trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should that the world was made up of this brotherhood of man, for whatever that means. And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed just to get it all out what's in my head now. I'm feeling a little peculiar, and so I wake up in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and wonder why, and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? And then I say, hey, yeah, yeah.
they're going to play it all?
I know.
Yeah, no, that was so fun. Steve Summers, who did the clothes, he did that video, and we did it over at a school, and we had all these little kids, and we had the most fun, you know, with them. They were out on the playground. When you see the whole thing, it has them in and out. It's just talking about, you know, just kind of what's going on in this crazy world, and you know, just kind of, you know, we just try to make it in sort of like the world on fire, just trying to speak to, trying to leave the world a better place for the youngins.
Absolutely. I love it. It's like children are just drawn to you as well. It's so...
Well, they know me as the book lady in addition to Rockstar.
Yeah, the book lady. That's
when
right.
I thought I have to have a title song for the album, so I wrote the song Rockstar, and I patterned it after kind of like Joan Jett.
Yeah.
You know, it's like about a little rock star that's, you know, her mom and daddy saying, turn that music down, you know, shut up and all that. So when I wrote the little song, I was thinking of a little kid. You know, like myself, when I started in the business, I was always singing and picking, and it's like, can you just knock it off for a while? So anyway, that was cute. But working with Linda was a great joy.
Well, I hope you all are enjoying this moment right now, live with Dolly. We are here in Nashville. It has been such a treat and an honor to be able to come here and to talk about all of these great things with you, this new CD of yours, your inspiration, all of it. And if you happen to just be joining us and saying, what's going on? What's happening? What am I watching?
What's going on?
We are giving you an exclusive pre-order of the brand new CD. It is called Rockstar, and it is some of the most iconic, most listened to, and well-known rock songs reimagined in Dolly's way. And Dolly got to work with these artists. There's 9 original tracks on here as well. The HSN version has another 3 bonus tracks. I mean, 33 songs on one CD, well, 2 CDs. It is a 2-disc CD. Exclusive cover art. I mean, a lot of extras that you bring just for the HSN shopper. And I said this earlier, but you treat our HSN customers so well.
Well, you treat me good.
Special stuff.
I thought, well, yeah, I always have fun when I'm on HSN, no matter what we're selling. But I thought, well, this would be a great treat. It's like I say, a little bit out of the ordinary, but why not?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
We got the fans out there. If they want it, they'll buy it, and if they don't, they won't. But hopefully, they'll enjoy the show.
But you get early first dibs. It will arrive to you by November 17th, which is actually the official release date. So not only are you getting an exclusive version, you're getting it first, right? You get to lock that in, grab them for, you know, holiday gifts. For everybody knows at least 1 or 2 people, if it's not you yourself, who loves Dolly Parton, right? And now we're working in all the people who love rock and roll too. It's like we're combining those 2 worlds. They have collided and created this amazing art.
Well, thank you for that. I had a lot of fun doing it, and I really think people will feel the joy and excitement and the magic and the love that's in this whole album because of all the great people I got to work with.
Yeah, that's right.
A lot of your favorites.
Well, I know you love HSN, home shopping, and all of that too. I'm just curious, if you were an HSN host, what kind of products do you think you would enjoy selling the most? Because we have everything.
Well, yeah, I would love doing this, for sure. But I would get into all of it, though, because
I can see you doing some beauty shows.
Oh, I would love to do the makeup. You know, I would love to do the perfumes, which we're doing a lot of my own. Yeah. But I would always love that, no matter how I was doing it. And I love the clothes. I watched the show for all these years, and I'm always wanting to order everything I see.
It's hard. Try working there, Dolly. It's hard.
It's hard. I bet it is for somebody working. I'd probably carry off half the merchandise. Mm-hmm. Leave a note saying I owe you.
Well, if you ever did a clothing line, you come to us. We're here for you.
Well, I will be doing that at some point.
Head to toe. I would be all Dolly. It would be so fun.
Great. Well, yeah, I'm going to have a lot more things that give me a good reason to come be with the HSN gals and guys, and then, of course, to the fans. I always enjoy being on the show. I feel very comfortable, like I'm talking to the people at home.
We love
a lot of them are women, so I love all the gals, but there's a lot of them that are guys, too.
That's right. We're live on HSN's Facebook page right now. We're streaming this on Facebook as well, and everyone is just loving you, saying hello. They love seeing you. They're excited to get the CD. We just want to say hello to all the Facebook viewers as well. It is amazing this day and age, though, how you can reach audiences now anywhere at any
Ain't that
time.
amazing? In an instant.
In an instant.
I mean, anything.
Is it good or bad? It's both, I guess.
I know. I guess it's both. Yeah, but it's true. Yeah. There are no secrets. So secret's out. I got a rock album.
It's here, and you get it. You get first dibs. A couple of people asking about these pillows. Did you get to see these pillows yet? They are so. Oh, by the way, trucker hats too. We'll talk about that in just a moment. I got too much hair and too big a head.
Oh, I wouldn't know about too much hair.
No,
I can't relate to that one.
Check out these pillows, though. I'll show you guys.
Oh, I know these are great. I love these.
Did you want to hold one?
I mean, if you're a fan, yeah.
We have 400 of each of these. These are exclusive. You're not going to be able to go to any store right now and find these.
This is the then and now.
Yeah, then and now.
And before and after, yeah.
I love it. It looks like a yesterday and today.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. It's what I'm up to now, because I've been up to everything for a lot of years, but I'm real proud of this. But I think these are fun little things. They're fun for like the den or playrooms and stuff like that.
That's right. I could see.
And if you're a fan in your bedroom.
Why not? Yeah. A couple of people at HSN have them in their offices already. On the couches in their offices. And I'm like,
do they? Yeah, well,
can we take that? Because we got to do a show. You guys got to get that back.
At least while my album's out and hot.
That's right. There's a zipper on the bottom, by the way, so you can unzip it and wash this no problem. But I just think that's.
But don't wet my hair. Be careful.
Don't wet her hair or the eyelashes.
Yeah, don't let my makeup run.
Right.
No, seriously though, that's great that it's easy maintenance.
Yeah, and I look at our prices too. It makes me so proud to work at HSN because you look at merch now, sometimes, you know, it can be super expensive and there are people who really want to get one of everything. And I think we try to make that easy for our HSN shopper with good pricing and with, you know, flex payments and all of that too, you know?
Yeah, well, you do good. You've been on the air a long time.
Yeah. Look at this hat.
You don't do that unless you can. Oh, you did make it.
I made it. I made it work.
Yeah, okay.
Dolly, how cool is this? A trucker hat. So it's.
Well, you're pretty cool yourself without the hat. You've done a beautiful job.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're fun to work with because sometimes I do so many things. Sure. Sometimes you meet people and you just feel like you know them. So you're very sweet, and thank you for.
Career done. Moment met. I'm out. Thank you. That's very kind of you. You're very easy to talk to.
Well, yeah, Lord.
You know,
that's all I do is talk.
Well, you know, people want to hear what you have to say because your words are always inspiring. They're always kind. They seem to be motivational. I mean, it just makes people want to do better, I think, when we hear you speak.
Oh, well, good. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad I'm good for something besides being a rock star.
You are a rock star. Look at the tee. I mean, this
look
t-shirt.
at that.
How cool is this? So we have these available too. We have 500 total of these. Man, so I mean, if you love any of these items, you kind of need to be grabbing them while you can. I imagine extra small to 3X is our typical sizing on. It's all cotton. It's super soft. You can see the artwork here. How fun was it to do that photo? To get to sit on the hood
we
of the
spent
car?
all day. I was worn out by the end of the day, for sure. Well, actually, it was over a couple of days that we did the whole thing because we did so many pictures because we needed it for the brochures and for the pictures inside. So it was fun. I love dressing up anyway. I love getting to wear a lot of different clothes.
Some of these you may be seeing for the first time, right? Because they got turned around so quick, and it's so exciting to bring these to all of you who are watching. If you are grabbing the CD, congratulations. I don't know what our count is at this point of how many of you have scooped it up. Last time I checked, we were well over 3,000 of you grabbing the CD. Here's a look at the vinyl, by the way. 4,300 people now grabbing your CD.
Wow.
The vinyl, we only have 250 left, available for everyone. Inside, the box is beautiful, but inside there are 4 of these vinyls. Yes, and each one has great artwork on it. I love the book that comes with it inside. As well, it's got all kinds of fun little tidbits.
Oh yeah, and all the credits of all the people who's on the records and all that, all the people that took part in it in every way. So and the writers and the singers.
We talked about your writing process earlier and how that works for you. And when it's your songs, it's very personal and you write what flows. What did you do for this album where you're working with other people's songs? Like, what was your process putting this album together?
Well, like I said, I tried to choose songs that were favorites of Carl's, although there's so many of them. But I also figured I better find songs that my voice, I felt that I could sing well. I didn't want to do some of the ones that were just where I just had to scream my whole lungs out. You know, I didn't want to strip my gears, doing it. But I did strip my gears a few times on some of these, but on purpose, where I try to. But I just wanted to pick good songs, meaningful songs, and songs that really had a message. Like Every Breath You Take, singing that with Sting. So the two of us did all the harmonies on that. He did some of the most beautiful harmonies, and and then I did some harmonies with myself. So all of those vocals on there, just the two of us. Yeah. But he is so special and so nice, and I've always loved that song. Yeah, it's a beautiful song. I wanted to choose what weren't songs that were Carl's favorites, and I wanted to choose some songs that I especially love. Yeah, like Purple Rain. I mean, I know I mentioned this earlier, but you guys, if you get this CD just to hear that one, it's all Dolly. It is incredible. It's so good. I felt like I was channeling Prince when I was singing it. I didn't feel like I needed to have anyone else on that one because I felt so special when I was singing that song. It was very intimate. I felt him, and so I thought, well, he is on that record with me. Amazing. So I didn't put anyone else on that one. Well, and in addition to the 30 songs on this, there are 3 bonus tracks you will get if you're purchasing this one right here. This is the exclusive HSN version, and one of them, Hit Me With Your Best Shot. Great song. I know we've got a little clip of that one as well that we want to share with everybody. Okay. Like I said, it runs the gamut of fun, emotional, upbeat, slow. Like, it's just such a great CD. Let's take a little listen to your rendition with that one. That makes everybody in the world want to grab a microphone and join you. Oh, well, that's fun. We went in the studio to sing a few of the little songs I knew we were going to be using, because some of them we hadn't done like full videos or anything on. So I just go in my recording studio and just play the track back and sing along with it. It's a great little compilation there of some behind-the-scenes moments, and that was recorded just for you, our HSN customer. And I know we're winding down here. We've got a minute left on this. We're gonna, in about 15 minutes or so, Dolly and I are gonna hop on to HSN Plus, which is our streaming service, and we'll have an exclusive interview over there. We're back live again here on HSN at 10 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. Busy lady you are. We so appreciate your time. I'm just like a little chatterbox. So I hope you guys have had a blast with us. I hope you join us for those little bit of extras. Grab your exclusive CD while you can. You can call us, scan that QR code, go to hsn.com, use the free app. I mean, like I said, technology, we're everywhere, and we want you to be able to grab yours while you can. Dolly, such a pleasure. Well, thank you. I had a good time. I hope the folks at home enjoyed it. We'll see you at 10. I'm sure they did. And yes, we'll see you soon. One more look at all of the tracks that are on this brand new CD. It's called Rockstar. It's not officially out until November 17th. You're getting pre-orders. It will arrive at your door in your hand by that date, which is so exciting. And these are all of the wonderful artists and wonderful songs. Remember, there are 9 completely original tracks, and then you are getting 3 extra bonus tracks that nobody else will have. In fact, once these sell out, they're nowhere out there in the world, anywhere else, but with you if you grab it. So congrats to those of you getting it. You can keep shopping with us. All the merch is on hsn.com. And Dolly, again, such a treat. You are just a true icon. Well, thank you. True classic. I'm a rock star. You are a rock star. You're an official rock star. Today I am. Yes, you are. So thanks to everybody. All right, guys, we'll see you soon. Remember, hop on over to HSN Plus in about 15 minutes. We'll see you there.
I grew up in a setting related to food. Cooking for me became a passion. My culinary line, Lydia's Kitchen, is special because behind it is my 50 years of experience of cooking. I hope that this cookware will make things easier in the kitchen and bring beauty to your home. This is my only cookware line, and it's exclusive to HSN.
Watch Lydia's Kitchen by Lydia Bastianich, only on HSN. 'Tis the season to be a VIP. Use your HSN card to get the best deals on gifts for everyone. Shop now for the holidays and pay over time with ExtraFlex or VIP financing on every item. And at least 8 VIP savings events a year. Plus, the HSN card has no annual fee. Not a card member? Apply now and instantly get $50 off when you're approved. Visit hsn.com/HSN card or call 1-800-695-1418 for details. Holiday host faves are here. And HSN is celebrating with 2 days filled with 22 of the season's best today's specials and must-haves. Handpicked by all your favorite hosts. Tune in and cozy up to all HSN hosts' favorite holiday deals, merry offers, and extra special surprises. Holiday Host Faves starts Friday, October 20th, only on HSN.